Hello, today I'm going to create the next steel connection, which is node 4. This connection is going to support the UPN 200 elements of the staircase. So this is the design drawing for this fourth node. We have a base plate with a dimension of 20 by 600 by 475, where 20 millimeters is the thickness and 600 times 475 is the length and width respectively. Other than that, we have 6 stiffener plates and 4 anchors. Now I'm going to select all the UPN 200 elements in my project. Use SA shortcut to select similar elements and press BX to create the section box around selected elements. To make a steel connection, go to the Connections toolbar from the Steel tab, find and click on the right connection type, then first, select the element, and then press the Enter or Spacebar key to create the connection family. Study the drawing first to understand the parameters in the steel connection. Duplicate and rename the family type as per the project requirements. Now click on Modify Parameters to customize the connection properties. Add the correct values for plate thickness, length, and width. For the anchor properties, we have 20 millimeters via anchor with 400 millimeters length. Find the right type according to the project standard or to match with the design drawing. Yes, looks right now. Add the bolt intermediate distances as per the design drawing. Now we're going to add the stiffener plates along the web and flange of this framing element. Go through all the possible options and choose the one which suits your requirement. In the first case, I want to place the stiffener at the center of the web, for which I am not able to see any option. So I will make these modifications later. Now add the correct values for the plate. We have 200 by 200 plate with thickness of 11.5 millimeters. Now we're going to add the chamfer height and width, which is 170 millimeters for both. Notice while we change any of the parameter value, we can see it getting updated in real time in the 3D space. Now we're going to add the flange stiffeners, which have the same dimensions as the web stiffener. We can notice that there is some deviation in out steel connection. The stiffeners and base plate are not in line with each other. I think the problem here is that the position of center line in the framing element family, that is UPN 200 in this case, is not at its center actually. Okay, let's leave that for now. We still have to add one more plate, which has a thickness of 10 millimeters and height and width 200 by 177 respectively. Yes, I think we can add this plate using the outside stiffener option. After looking in the picture on the right top corner, it is clear that the parameters projections 1 and 2 should have the value of negative 11.5 millimeters since it is overlapping the stiffener plate. Make sure to cross-check the correctness of each element's dimensions using the measure tool. At this point, we are done with creating the structural connection. Now if we select this connection and click on the Customize option, it will change this connection type to Custom Connection. We can add or remove the elements from a custom connection type. But for this case, we also want to move the position of some elements. So we will have to break the connection first. But if we have to break any steel connection, we must make sure that we don't want to modify the parameters anymore since this is the last time Revit will allow us to use the Modify option. Everything looks right to me, so I will proceed to break this connection. As we can see now, we are able to select the elements individually. Well, now I will use Model Lines command to measure and set correct references. But first I have to set the work plane to the face of the element. Here, I tried to align the stiffener plates at the center line of the base plate, which is wrong. Actually, the base plate along with the anchors should also be moved to the right position. Only the position of UPN 200 is fixed. The stiffener plates had to be moved to the face of their respective sides. Honestly, at this time I was a little confused regarding the position of these elements. Huh. Then I realized that only the base plate along with the anchors are to be moved. Uh-huh. Great job. No. Wait. We still need to delete this extra element. Yeah, now it's perfect. Everything is at its place now. We just need to create this back to the custom connection. I have the names here in Italian language, otherwise we can find generic connection family name with the custom connection family type. Select this family type, then select the UPN 200 and press the spacebar key on keyboard. Now select this custom connection and click on Customize option. Add all the elements which should be to the part of this connection, similarly like we do in the group edit mode in Revit. For some reason, the connection is not being created. I then tried to add the welds also inside the connection, but it did not work. Sometimes things don't work as they are supposed to, but we must find a workaround to solve the problem. There were some elements in the view which I did not really need. So I turned to the foundations, floors, and lines from the visibility graphics. I also deleted the welds as I did not need them for this scope of work. Again, now when I tried to add some of the elements in the custom connection, oh, it worked. So I will edit the connection to continue adding other elements in the custom steel connection. Wow. Finally, we have created this connection. Looks cool, right? The final step is to add this steel connection to the other UPN 200 in the project. So we can isolate the elements. Click on the connection, press CS shortcut to create similar family type, and add to the other elements. Make sure to click on the element towards that edge where we want to create it. Still, there are more steel connections to create. Don't forget to save or synchronize your model with the central model on Autodesk Construction Cloud. That's it for today. See you in the next one.